welcome back to our channel, and it is Cook in the Kitchen time. Today's recipe that I'm going to try to make is called Millionaire Pie. Now, I've never made this recipe before, and I was looking online at different recipes, and that's where I found it at. So let me tell you the ingredients that's going to need for it. Okay, you need a can of sweetened condensed milk. And I just left that in the can instead of putting it in a bowl so that I wouldn't waste as much. You need 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Oops, spilled it. 20-ounce crushed pineapples and drain them very, very well. 1/3 cup chopped maraschino cherries. An 8-ounce container of Cool Whip. 1 cup toasted coconut, and I toasted this by putting it in the oven underneath the broiler. It doesn't take very long at all to toast it. And pecans, it doesn't say how many, so I'm assuming you're just going to sprinkle them on. And then you need your graham cracker crust. And I didn't have any, so I made this graham cracker crust. Okay, now the recipe says, I can find, hold on. Mix all together and pour into the pie crust. Top with a little bit of the Cool Whip and the pecans. Add cherries if desired. So we're going to mix it all together. I'm going to start with the lemon juice. And then I'm going to put the pineapples in. And then I'm going to put the toasted coconuts in. And then I'm going to add the cherries. I'm going to go ahead and mix this before I put the rest of it in there. Then I'm going to add the condensed milk. Here's what it looks like so far. And then the recipe says to only use 2/3 of this. The rest of it, you have to use 2/3. The 1/3 is what you're going to put on top. So let me see, being 8 ounces, how much is 2/3 of 8 ounces? That's the question. So I guess we'll just kind of eyeball it. It made more sense to me if they'd put the measurement in there like a 1/2 cup of Cool Whip or whatever. But I'm assuming you use almost all of it. So save just a tiny little bit to put on top of it. I'm going to say that little bit there will be okay for the top. We'll save that to put on the top of it. Yeah, it would have made a lot more sense if they told on there exactly how much. Okay, I have that all mixed together. Then you're supposed to pour it into the crust. Now, here's what it looks like after I've got it in the crust. Now I'm going to put the remaining Cool Whip on top. Here's what it looks like with the remaining Cool Whip put on top. It's a very thin layer of Cool Whip. And now I'm going to sprinkle on just a little bit of the pecans. Too many because I have troubles eating them. Half this pie is going to go next door to my neighbor. His sister is now living with him. She used to be in Colorado, and he went and got her and brought her in. So they're sharing the house together. So I'll take some of this over there for him and his sister. And maybe one of these days, I will talk to them about me bringing my camera over there and videotaping so that you can meet them. He's a real nice guy. He's helped me out with a lot of things. He's got a pickup truck. There's a lot of times when a person needs a pickup truck, they don't have it. You know, he does. He's actually got two or three pickup trucks. So he helps me out a lot whenever I need stuff hauled in the back of the truck. He hauled my TV home for me when I bought it. And last summer he helped me take my aluminum cans to recycling. Okay, then it says you can put cherries on there. So we're going to put just a few little cherries on there. And then it goes in the ice box, or maybe the freezer. I'll probably put it in the freezer. Get it nice and solid. Oh, all right, here's what it looks like finished. Pretty. Looks very pretty. So I will put it in the ice box and freeze it. And then when it gets complete, I will come back and get you guys and let you see me try a sample of it. So see you in a little bit. Hello, everyone. I'm back, and the pie is done. It is actually the next day. I let it sit overnight so that it would get good and solid. At least I hope it is. And I'm going to taste it now so that you guys can see what it's like. I've never had it before, so I haven't got any idea what it's supposed to taste like. So let me set the camera down and we'll get right to it. Okay, here it is. And I'm going to sample just a small little bit of it. Show you what it looks like again. We'll try a little sample of it. I won't get to try one of the cherries because that's on the other part of it. Here's what the bite looks like that I'm going to take. That looks like that's going to be too big of a bite for me to try, but let me hold the camera up so that you can see. It is good. I definitely like it. I won't be eating the whole thing, but I'll be taking part of it to my neighbor. I know they're going to enjoy it because it really does have a good taste. So thank you guys for visiting with me while I made this Millionaire's pie. That's the name of it. And y'all come back and see us any old time. Bye for this one.